Let's do. Let's start with our top fours.
Okay.
And we'll do it team by team. Or like I guess like what do we say? Level by level. So we'll start with the fourth place, third place, second place, and first place.
Okay.
Okay, I can't see yours. You see mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have Liverpool.
Yeah.
I have Newcastle.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have Newcastle as fourth because I think what did they finish last season? I think fourth.
I think so. I think that's how they ended up getting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would do enough just to get back into the top four. I don't think they will win the Premier League. Also because this is their first season in the Champions League. So I think fourth is okay for them. Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you have Liverpool for fourth?
I really felt their intensity today. I really feel like they have a really, really strong back line. Like it's a really, really they all know each other well. And you got big dudes like Virgil van Dijk and Konate like as your center backs. So I think that partnership should only get better as the season goes on. Now, you know, like everybody, they're human, so they can make mistakes.
Awesome.
But when I look at center back or like the back line of like other Premier League teams,
Yeah.
I see that as one of like probably the one that's gonna perform the best. But they've recruited well also. Soboslai, like really solid. McAllister, really good. They've got a hungry attack team, you know, Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez, and obviously you got Salah. So like I really feel like they have that hunger based off of how last season didn't go as well for them to like perform a bit better, and like they have a point to prove, I guess, basically. So I feel like they have a chance to get in top four, and like with certain teams kind of losing their edge a little bit, I think they'll have that chance. Anyway, that's my number 4.
Okay, so we go to number 3 now.
Number 3. 3, 2, 1. Okay, which one?
Oh, come on.
Oh wow. Okay.
I have Arsenal. Arsenal third.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Man. Okay.
I think Arsenal, because of the title push last season, I still think Arsenal would make top 4. But I think first time in the UCL in a few years, I think it's taking its toll on the team.
Okay.
So I think third is fine. Yeah, you guys should take that.
Hey, you know, I take that coming from you, because I would have probably not expected you to put Arsenal in the top 4 at all. So I appreciate that. You really are a football fan. That's for sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I went with Newcastle third. Kind of similar reasons. I think, you know, it's probably the first time in a long time for them to be in the Champions League and the Premier League, and to be performing at a high level, week in, week out, different competitions. I really feel like they could do better, but I think this seems like a natural step up for them. So I could see them performing really well throughout the season. They've got young players, good manager, they've recruited well, they've strengthened, it seems like, really well. You know, just because you've recruited well doesn't mean you've strengthened, like Nottingham Forest. Apologies to Nottingham Forest fans. That don't mean to be mean, but is kind of the writings on the wall, I guess.
It is
Um,
what it is. Yeah.
but I think Newcastle, they could do well. They could even do, better than third. But I think third seems like it might be it for me.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay.
So number two.
3, 2,
Three.
1. Who'd you get? Oh, United.
I have
Wow.
Yes, I have Manchester United for second.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is just me just guessing because I think Eric Ten Hag has gone in and done a good job. He's definitely made it clear this is how he wants to work. This is what his team must do. Getting Ronaldo out, a really big player like Ronaldo, and for him to go, I don't want him, and all of that. And there was a game, I think, can't remember the game, where he started Rashford on the bench because he was 47 seconds late for a team meeting.
Yep.
So you could see that he's really trying to make sure that the team is his team.
Yep. Arteta did the same thing a few times with different players.
So I think it's really good. I think they will make top 4. I just put them above Arsenal because I think with the guy from Atalanta who's come, Højlund, the new striker,
Rasmus.
it's Andre Onana. Yeah,
Højlund.
it's Andre Onana at the back.
Okay.
And so right now, there's little pressure on Rashford to get all the goals. And there's still Bruno Fernandes, there's still Anthony. With Casemiro now there again. And so I'm hoping to see, I think he should do better than last season. So that's why I put him second. That's why I put the team second. I think they should do better than last season.
Didn't they have a few outgoings as well? Like I remember seeing something about Fred possibly leaving.
Yeah, Fred will possibly leave. I think Maguire's going to West Ham.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Yeah. De Gea is already gone. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, that's interesting. I think
you have City as second.
I have City on second. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
why is that?
I think City are just gonna, be their very best, and I think they're gonna struggle maybe a little bit this season. So, but at the same time, it's City, so they find a way. They have quality in pretty much every single position on the team. So.
Yeah.
But they've also lost quality. That's also, I think, something to kind of point out. They've lost Mahrez. That was like a really powerful player coming off the bench and scoring a ton of goals for them. That's gone now. So who kind of takes that on? I don't know. I guess we'll just see as the season goes on. But at the moment, I don't know. Maybe you might have more insight, but I don't see a player like that coming off the bench and performing at the level that Mahrez was performing. De Bruyne is a bit of a concern at the moment. He kind of went off injured, and it seemed like it was a bit concerning because it was based off of like a previous injury he had, I think.
Okay.
And so that's a little bit concerning. So I think they have some stuff going on that might hinder their progress a little bit. But at the same time, you also got a beast like Haaland up in front, who's just waiting for an opportunity, and he's ready to score. So if you feed him the ball, he'll find a way. The guy is unbelievable. So. I give them a second, I think.
Okay, let's go for number 1.
Okay.
Let's go for number 1.
Number 1, here we go. Okay, you put City.
Yeah, what did you put?
What, Arsenal, man?
Oh gosh, Habibi.
Bro, okay, listen. A guy can dream, right?
Yes, you can.
I can dream.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't put. Have you noticed? I didn't even put Chelsea in the top 4.
I know that, but that's realistic.
Yeah.
That's you being realistic. This is me being realistic. but on a serious note, though, I really feel like they could try and do it. You know, the fact that even you put them in your top 4 shows that okay, they got something that they can still be in that area.
Well, I didn't put them in the top 4 not because I don't believe they can make the top 4. I didn't put them there because I still think there's a lot of work to be done, and they might have a strong end to the season. And the fact that they also don't have European football might help them, because Chelsea is not in the UCL, Chelsea is not in the Europa League, so all they are doing is playing league games and maybe the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. But I won't have them in the top 4 now. Maybe if we do this mid-season, I might change my mind.
Oh yeah, we will definitely revisit these.
Yeah. I also didn't put Liverpool in the top 4 because I watched the game today, and I think at some point Chelsea cut them open quickly.
True.
Actually, the two teams play through each other really easily. So I'm like,
see, and that's the thing. That's where I'm like,
against some teams, the two of them will concede a lot of goals. So I'm like, no.
I think for me, the reason why I give, and I think this is a really good match to see where both teams are at. It seems like both are pretty close, Liverpool and Chelsea. The reason why I give Liverpool the edge is because they've strengthened with some solid players and solid in some of the important positions. Like some of their leaders left, James Milner, Henderson, like some of their leaders
Fabinho.
left. So Fabinho, so they've strengthened in those positions, but in some of the other positions they already had players there. So it's just about those players connecting well. And you could see there were moments. They had their moments. I mean, Chelsea had their moments, Liverpool had their moments, but I think Liverpool has a slight edge. But again, at the end of the day, this is football. Like anything can happen between now and even next week. Anything can happen. So obviously, not a crazy thing in terms of goals, but like all sorts of other things. But the reason I say Arsenal is not just because that is the club I absolutely love, but I do believe that like this year, based on how last season went, the things they were able to do, I think they can go ahead and do it. And I think that may come at a cost of them not performing as well in something like the Champions League or FA Cup or anything else. I don't know. Only time will tell. I do believe like there's similar to kind of how it was the season before this last season, where we barely missed out on top 4. They made sure they were in the top 4. And my hope as a fan is that their kind of mentality is the same. We missed out on the league. We got to get the league this season. So
makes sense.
How whether that happens or not, we'll see. Maybe it'll be heartbreak, similar to last season, And as the saying goes, many Gooners will know this, but it's the hope that kills you. So
yeah.
So we'll see. But my hope is that we get there. So let's see.
Sorry. I chose City because I think they're the best team in the league. Simple.
That's true.
Yeah, not too much explanation. I think they're the best team in the league, straight up.
Okay. Well, controversial question then. Are they the best team in the league without Kevin De Bruyne?
Yes.
Really?
I still think they are.
Okay.
Yeah. I still think definitely Kevin De Bruyne is a big miss if he's not there.
Yeah.
He is a very big miss, but I still think they still have game changers. they still have Bernardo Silva, who I still think is a gifted player.
Oh yeah,
His
hands down.
his finesse on the ball, his skill, even his body movement is just beautiful to see.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
So without KDB, I think City are less dangerous, but they're still very dangerous. That's one of the things about the City team is nearly everybody can score. Rodri will get you a goal. Bernardo Silva will get you a goal. Mateo Kovacic is not a big goal scorer, but he knows how to give good passes. Right now, they've just gotten Guardiola from RB Leipzig. So it's a good team. I think it's a good team.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that guy.
I think it's a good team. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
cool.